Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel and Val 33 Tarot should read for you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. You're showing me right away, I gotta say it, Aquarius. You're showing me a very similar energy, almost parallel energy to Leo. Like attracts like. Very similar mindset and perspectives here. Differences, yeah, differences though. Slight differences. Similarities, but differences as well. Yeah. Okay, a couple more I'll jump in. Yeah. TikTok. What is that? TikTok. The app? TikTok or just time? TikTok. You ever notice TikTok, the app, looks like the shape of a fishing hook, all warped. A warped fishing hook. Jumping into this. Right away, what you show me, Aquarius? Okay, so just like Leo, you're showing me walk before you can run. So there's something there that is beginning to kind of pick up pace and pick up momentum for you. Like, you know what? You're kind of going at something. I kind of feel like what you're saying is you're kind of like stretching, you're getting warmed up. Okay, so you're getting warmed up. I like that. It's a nice energy. Either you're getting warmed up or you're waking up as the bird starts to... Birds are singing. Now I got two other birds. Looks like chasing each other. Birds and bees, huh? Singing their songs all day long. It's a nice energy, Aquarius. It's a real nice energy. Whoever you are, whatever you do, you're good at it. That is for sure. What is that though? For some reason, there's an emphasis on feeling as if like, do you want to try and fit in? Do you not want to try and fit in? Do you want to fit in? Do you want to kind of stand out? Or do you want to kind of do something a little bit differently? Depends. What do you feel like doing, Aquarius? There's a little bit of energy here about clowning around a little bit. I don't know why or what that's about. You're kind of like, well, here we are. Okay, so a lot to take care of, but what is this? I feel like there's for some reason you're showing me groups of people, like a crowd. There's you, then there's a crowd, then it's kind of like back and forth between who you are, what you do in the crowd. For some reason, like there's this energetic exchange or interaction in your situation, your circumstances, where it's kind of like you bounce around kind of like energetically, and you're like, okay. Do I want to be part of the crowd? Do I want to kind of follow the crowd and go with the flow? Or do I want to kind of stand out in my own thing? And you're like, well, I can do a little bit of both. I'm a bit of a, what's that situation like the drama masks? The drama, the theater masks. One's frowning and one's smiling. It's kind of like, yeah, I can play multiple parts and play multiple roles, wear different hats, change characters and all that sort of thing. And it's all got its purpose. What you're saying is all got its purpose, because that's where you kind of just get your ideas, and that's where you kind of entertain things and kind of bounce things off of people, as well as just even yourself. It's like, you know what, I can split myself into 10 different personalities and have a conversation with myself. Horrible example, but Charles Manson, when they were interviewing him, he's like, I forget what the question was they asked him, but he goes through all these facial expressions, and they're like, is this dude all right? He knew what he was doing. He was in full control of himself, even when he was showing all these different facial expressions that people would think he's a loony boony. It is what it is. He probably thought so too, but he owned it. Ideas, Aquarius. Bouncing ideas off of everything and everyone. Like a pinball machine. It's like, you know what? This is how I kind of work. It's nice because it's kind of like, okay, it's like scanning. It's like scan. And then before it just makes sense to you. It's like, you know what? Throw a bunch of information in my brain. I'll just sit with it, and all of a sudden it'll kind of straighten itself out. That's how the brain works. It'll kind of, it'll pick up the patterns and the themes for you. It just makes sense. Even though it seems scrambled or all over the place or messy or confusing at first, you're like, you pick it up very quickly. I'll say that. You pick it up very quickly. You're definitely on the right track about something, though, so keep it up. It's a nice energy. You're on to something. Like, I'm on to a million things still. Whatever that one thing that you're on to, you haven't seen it before. Is that the way it's supposed to be? Decisions. Yeah, same energy as Leo. Different. Ooh. What is that? Once again, ideas. It's for the sake of direction, though. I'm not too, it's interesting. It's like you're moving in your own direction, Aquarius. So I'm a little curious as to kind of like why there's like look left, look right, unless it's just defensive driving. Of course, always drive defensively. It's called smart driving, being aware of your surroundings. Dead man driving. He's driving in oncoming traffic. What is that? What's the crunch? I'm a little curious as to what that time crunch is. It's almost as if like something, I don't know what that is. It's like something becomes too much, like very, very quickly. And you're like, don't know. It's like, you know what? Let me kind of just put a pin in it and move forward and kind of like come back to it later if that's really what I want to do. It's like, if I feel like come back to it, I will. If I think I need to come back to it, I will. But for the time being, you know what? I just kind of think right now, I just want to kind of put a pin in it and pause, kind of hold off. That's what's very interesting is that energy of pause, put a pin in it and pause and hold off. It's like, I don't know what's taking place with that. I don't know if it's you waited too long or waiting too long. Or you're kind of just saying, well, once again, time will tell. It's like, well, I'll kind of see when I'll cross that bridge when I need to, because whatever this is, you don't seem too surprised or affected, or, you don't seem too, like, you're like, whatever. Like, figured. You're kind of saying like, oh, figured. What is that though? Curious. What is that? Mm. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's gee, when you're processing, when you're bouncing around, you're also keeping track and keeping tabs on all those considerations, and that's why you're like, oh, okay, well that did that. Okay, you're a scientist, Aquarius. You observe and you watch it, peep everything. You're like, okay, that did that. Okay, that did that. Okay, that did that. They did this. They did that. They did that. That's doing that. That's doing. You're very watchful. Um, that's what that eye in the sky is. That's what's interesting though, is you're very watchful, but something or someone is also very watchful of you. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but someone's like very watchful of you at the same time. And that's why it's almost kind of like something or someone caught you slipping right here. And before you know it, you're like, gotta go. Like, oh shit, gotta go, crunch. Once again, there's like, it's weird. There's like this external pressure. It's like, gotta go. It's like, oh shit. Kind of like that movie. Oh, he's a good driver. He's a good racer. No, he's just patient. Goodbye.